Valentine's Day, the time of year when love is in the air, restaurants are overbooked, and your server tries to convince you that a heart-shaped dessert is worth $20. You're much better staying at home with a Valentine's Day Espresso Martini. Whether you're celebrating with your soulmate, your best friends, or just your cat in a rom-com, I've got the perfect Valentine's Day Espresso Martini. After all, nothing says romance like caffeine and whiskey. Now you might be wondering why I mentioned whiskey when vodka is usually used in an espresso martini. I'm gonna change it up today. I'm gonna do a split base of Benchmark Foolproof and Traverse City Cherry Whiskey. Now this stuff is really good when it comes to the cherry flavor, but it's only 35% alcohol, and this is 62%, so I thought that they would make a nice split base for this cocktail. And if you haven't tried Benchmark, I highly recommend it. It's made at the same distillery as Buffalo Trace, and it's a lot easier to find sometimes. And I'll do an ounce of the Traverse City Cherry. I kind of drew inspiration from tiki drinks that have a split base of rum. My preferred coffee liqueur is Mr. Black. I'm going to put in half an ounce of that. And next I'll add 1/4 of an ounce of simple syrup. Then I'm going to add an ounce of freshly brewed espresso. And this is kind of critical for getting that nice foam. And to give this more of a Valentine's feel and even more cherry flavor, I'm going to put a bar spoon of the Luxardo syrup. And you can't really have a Valentine's Day without chocolate, so I'm going to use these Gnome's Tavern chocolate bitters. See, a couple droppers full. One more. So the next step is to add some ice and shake. I'm just using these like standard 1-inch cubes. I've said this many times, but the key to a good espresso martini is shaking the shit out of it. And using the fresh espresso. Alright, now I'm going to double strain it into my heart-shaped coupe glass. I got this one at TJ Maxx, and I couldn't find the exact one on Amazon, but I will put a link to a similar one in the description. So the traditional garnish for an espresso martini is 3 coffee beans, but today I'm just gonna put a single Luxardo cherry so we can kind of showcase this glass a bit more. So let's try it. That is really good. I've had this one before, I tested it. I try not to put unvetted drinks on my channel, but I use this really strong Cuban espresso, so it's very coffee forward. But thanks to the Luxardo syrup and the cherry whiskey and the chocolate bitters, it does have a sweet element to it as well. It goes down way too easy, so be careful not to drink too many and start texting your ex at 3 a.m. Or go ahead, I'm not your life coach. But if you're looking for more Valentine's Day drinks, I've got a whole playlist of espresso martini variations, so check that out for even more ideas. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who could use a little liquid courage this Valentine's Day. Cheers!